everyone, it's Alicia, and today I'm going to channel collective energies for the month of June. And I will start by just tuning in what's like the current energies across the globe, basically. And then I will go a little bit more narrow and channel personalized messages for you watching this video. I will finish with world events. And let's see what comes. Sometimes world events, sometimes it's not appropriate to see anything. So yeah, let's just see what comes. Okay, I'm gonna focus now. So for the collective energies, I'm gonna first ask source, the divine source of unconditional love, always important to name it, about the state of mind. There is a latence, there's hope. It's very beautiful. I feel like in June more than ever there is the large majority of people are hoping for change. It's almost like suddenly people start praying, not necessarily praying in a religious way, just wishing, praying, and in that way connecting to a greater reality. It's not fueled mostly by fear anymore, and I think this is the big switch in the month of June. It's not fear fueling this anymore. It's wishing for something better. It's hope. And this I'm hearing the plan is being electrified. There is a consensus energetically. There's much more harmony energetically on Earth. It feels very peaceful when I tune into this global energy. It feels very, very peaceful. Very peaceful. It's clarity with the heart, not with the mind. People are getting more clarity with their heart. They're waiting for something. So many people are waiting for something. And somehow it feels very appropriate to be waiting as long as you're wishing, as long as you're not losing hope. It's appropriate then to wait, to let go. Alors, what are the main challenges for the month of June? Confrontation. There's a lot of emotions, and it's I feel like this is not this is a general energy, but it's not something that everyone is going to experience for sure. It's just a possibility. It's a possible expression of the emotional realization that you want something greater, you know? And so because of this realization, you will become, or people in general will become more sensitive to the expression of fear around them, or lower expressions. I think there is definitely an upgrade when it comes to the overall vibrational state of people. But of course, it's not exactly harmonious, obviously. Although we are reaching, it's like the majority of people is now reaching a state of harmony, even if it's very diverse. And so people are emotionally more reactive or responsive to expressions of lower vibrations, especially when it comes from control system, authority, people around them that they associate with control, for example, parents, grandparents, or professors, teachers, or even your spiritual mentor or something like this, or your doctor, this figure of authority. If they express denser emotion, especially fear, people are getting allergic to fear in June, as hope is gaining their heart and expanding. And this is the first stage, and I'm getting goosebumps everywhere. This is infusing so much willpower, so much. I have goosebumps everywhere. I have a lot of hairs on my arms, so you can see that very well. Okay, let me center a little bit more. Although joy is a very good center. Okay. It's the first stage of it's a form of rebellion, but it is not through anger, it's through willpower. It's the expression of willpower. It's not anger. Anger is not gonna fuel the revolution. And something is going to explode in July, and I will tune into the energies later for July. But yeah, June feels it's all about hope and willpower. Confidence, but it's a quiet confidence. It's like it's not a confidence that express on the stage. It's not the confidence that you have under the spotlight. It's different. It's more the confidence to listen to yourself and to respect yourself. It's like, yes, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. It's the confidence that you know with all your energy system. It's truth for you. It's truth to you that you will not run away, that you will not choose the easy path, even if it's more comfortable. It's like this. It's self-respect. It's because now you're tuning into this greater thing, so you're tuning into this greater vision, this greater timeline. I made a video on timeline split yesterday that was pretty emotional, actually. I was very emotional talking about that. Okay. Indulgence, there's gonna be more self-indulgence. I see people eating, people dancing, even alone, spending time alone and appreciating it, and I don't know, leaving work earlier, all this type of, but it's about yourself. It's not necessarily a very social month. It's like you're being social with yourself. In the way that you're reconciliating and building bridges everywhere within yourself. And in that way, there is confidence building because everything is getting embracing. It's like all your cells is embracing each other. And the filament of your DNA is activated on a higher vibration. And it's and what I'm seeing, it's like it's cuddling and it's embracing each other. I'm hearing team spirit. You make team with yourself. And again, I'm invited. This is not teaming up with others. The teaming up with others it's going to be a little bit later, around September. And I'm talking obviously in your private life that might happen, that you team up with somebody. But it's like this general energy of teaming up, the community reborn, the sense of community reborn. This is September, and I've been talking about that. I started channeling professionally a year ago, around August, less than a year ago. And I was already channeling that for all my clients. Not all my clients, but a few of them. I could feel that they have no idea where they belong and what's their purpose. Purpose is to be happy, but what they are here to help for. They don't really know what's their role within their community or with their family or with their friends. They feel a bit lost. And I could really see that from July. In July, they will represent a lot of you watching this video, people who have moved forward vibrationally. You will be so important as pillars for whatever is coming, whatever is happening in July. You're becoming pillar. And by the way, what's happening in July is both natural and artificial and galactic, I'm hearing. This intervention from Earth and from the sky. It's coming from both ways, so it's both dimension, but it's also coming from underground. So, and you're gonna experience the same with your system, with your bodies, and with your life as well. Wow, it's gonna be multidimensional. And so a lot of you might feel lost right now, but you're going to be activated end of June. The calmness that I was describing before, it's going to concentrate over the first 3 weeks of June. And then the last week, there's an activation. That's what I see. Beginning of July. And because you somehow we need help in July. We need help. I will need my neighbor. My neighbor will need me. People who are completely in solitude, completely lost, completely separated, they cut the ties with everything. They're suddenly going to be surrounded with people all around them and the right ones for them. And animals as well. Animals. There's going to be many stories, that's what I'm hearing. Many stories in July. Now I'm tuning into July. Sorry, it's a June video. There's going to be many stories. Many, every day something going on. And in June, it's different. In June, it's really, I don't know, it's like you're reconnecting with yourself. It's just reconnecting with yourself. Each one at its own level. Some will not necessarily have the ability because of limitations, their own limitations, but also vibratory limitations to fully reconnect. And that's a life work. But I feel like in June, for the large majority, there's going to be a deep reconnection. But for many, for the majority, it's not going to be enough. That's what I'm hearing. But it's going to be already very good for awareness. Not necessarily to thrive. The large majority will go through this process to feel lighter, and it's more. And this is very, very important. Everyone has its role, because if the large majority would not lift, even if it's not necessarily gonna enable them to thrive, because there is a willpower lacking. There is willpower lacking for a large majority of people. That's how it is, and it's okay. It's completely okay. It's just not what they are meant to live in this incarnation. But it's very, very important that there is this uplift, they remove a few of their anchors and baggages. It's super important for them, for their journey, for their soul journey, but also for all the rockets, all the rocket souls that are going to um, I have visuals. I was about to say to kickstart this new area that our next generations are going to build. And what I saw was, you know, when you have I'm not gonna have this word, know this word in English. You know, the stick that when you it creates a flame. Oh my god, I don't remember the word. Ah, damn. Anyway, I'm sure you understand what I mean, and that's what I saw. That's you. That's like you watching this video. And I was talking about 84 and 16%, because we don't need, in order to trigger, in order for the old system to collapse, you don't need 50 people who are like taking their power back and 50% who are not doing that. It's energetical. And so I saw that in terms of quantity of souls, I saw 16%. Not awakening. We are always awakening. We're always awakening. Some people, it take a lifetime to awaken on something a little bit smaller because of the density of vibration. For some other, it takes one day. But we are all in this process of awakening, okay? And it takes a life, you know? So it's not just about awakening. It's about taking back the willpower. That you have willpower. I'm aware of that, and I can manifest. And I don't need someone to allow me to manifest. It's this type of things. It's not just that. 16% in that energy, the rockets, and 84% who haven't stepped into this energy yet. That's it. And it's completely fine. But the uplift, the upgrade they are experiencing already is going to enable the rocket to fly. And this is very important for the next generation. So everyone has its role, it plays its importance completely. All right, okay. So now I'm going to focus on you watching this video. There's something about agreement contract. I have been channeling a lot about that in my previous videos, in my shorts a lot. And in my previous video yesterday, exit contract. Something about an agreement. A lot of the agreements and contracts that you have signed over the last few months, maybe over the last 6 months, there's going to be a lot of change. Either change in the contracts or exit of the contract, or full stepping out of the contract. There's something that's going to change about these contracts, agreement. It can be contracts on paper. It can be agreement that you made with yourself. I'm going to do this that way. I'm going to, that's my next commitment, and then you're going to change it, or you're going to completely cancel this agreement you have with yourself about a certain thing, or agreement between people. Because, and I feel like this is pretty general, and please let me know in the comment section what it is for you, and it would be nice to see the diversity of expression of this energy in all of your lives. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else for the month of June for all the people watching my video. Actually, I have to say there's not much. You know why? Because a lot of you are waiting for something. It's like it's okay not to have clarity right now. The clarity is not what you need right now. No. You don't need... It's like you don't need reassurance or anything right now. What you need is surrender. And so bringing more information now with my channeling is not relevant, or it's not going to help you. The only thing you need to know is that if you The only challenge that I see is that you leave this contract or agreement, and you're not fearing, or you're not fearing the other's rejection or the other's feelings about your decision. Not necessarily the partner involved, but your environment and how your environment judge your decision. That's going to be the main challenge. And for that reason, I am not supposed to channel more messages about this, because you're surrendering. This is the big thing. It's about the reconciliation with yourself. It's about building bridge, not with others, but with yourself first. And then you can build bridge with others. And building bridge with others is going to be super, super, super important in the coming months, because you're going to help them. You're going to be at the service at people, and you're going to be strategically placed at the service of people. But you need to build the bridges with yourself first. You have to do that. You really need to do that. Okay. All right. That was for me as well. Okay. I can feel it when it's for me as well. All right. And then let me have a look at some world events, not just the energy, but it's already starting. Something about it's like a global institution. I think it's something to do with the trade regulation, stock market can be something like this. Trade regulation, stock market. What I'm seeing is that they're changing the rules. They are making a decision to change the rules, to hold it a little bit longer together, to improve the flow in. The flow of liquidity, of money. They want to improve the flow. Oh, it's almost like they are lying on how good things are going financially. But this is not about a specific state or economics. This is about it's completely surface level, or it's completely superficial, and it's about stock trade. It's about stock, and so they're gonna change a regulation in order to buy a little bit of time. It has to do with investment. What we see in the numbers now are not reflecting the reality, and that is going to be severely punished, what they're doing. They made a decision in May. It's going to hold 1 month, I think, just for June. After, it's going to collapse. We're going to know about it. We're going to know about it. It's only few decision makers. I see that it's very... it's almost like three people, or three governments, or three energies are making the decision that we're going to change the regulation to buy a little bit more times, 4 weeks. We're going to buy ourselves 4 weeks. We're going to change these regulations in order to make the situation look in a certain way, and buy a little bit more time before July. And so that's this type of energy. And it's going to be known. And they hide it from... It's not like a general vote on this regulation. It's like sneaky. It's like almost like there's a way to bypass a vote from from the committee, you know. I'm sorry, I don't really see which organization it is. I'm having I know it only in French. Fonds monétaire international, International Monetary Foundation. Let me know. I hope you know what I mean. This institution, it's about them. So it's not about stock. It's about monetary. It's about money. The value of money? Maybe. There's something they are adjusting for 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And it's not something that is going to be... I don't think it's secret. But it's like sneaky. Wow. And I'm seeing a lot of water. I'm seeing wave. I'm seeing thunder. In mostly northern country. Not like the northern hemisphere. In places where usually you don't have a storm related to heat. And I see it could be also eastern, Northeast America, in Europe, in some places. In India, it's completely different. Something that has to do with the water, but it's something... I had channeled that before, but I never made a video about it. I saw that some type there's a factory. It's related to big pharma. I think it's related to medicament. They're releasing something in the water, like wastewater, something like that, and it's gonna pollute a large area of India, and that's going to be known. I don't see it as something mega dramatic. I think this is more hurting the environment than people. Some people might be sick, but I don't think it's going to lead to death or anything like that. But this is still going to be like on the newspaper and yeah. Yeah. There's going to be a big storm around Boston, New York, but it's more Boston, Philadelphia, New York, Boston. There's going to be a big storm, something like a little bit out of the ordinary, but nothing major as well. But just a lot of water. Heat, water. I'm hearing that here. Heat, water, heat. It's like this boiling energy, yeah. But I don't see anything dramatic when it comes to climate anywhere in the world, no. When I said that, I saw something I channeled, I think last year. In July, at the beginning of July, I saw like a place in Southeast Africa. East Africa, I think mostly Southeast Africa. I saw something like breaking, and I was like, there's like it's not an earthquake, or it's a very small earthquake, but it's nothing major. But we can see that the land, like there's a part of tectonic plate that is actually breaking further or like widening, and there's gonna be this on the media. And I think I channeled that beginning of July, and 3 weeks or towards the 27th of July, I think, it was on the news so that exactly this phenomena is being observed. I think it was close to Tanzania or something like that. Yeah. I don't see anything major in June besides that. Let me have a look. It's about buying time. With the government, it's about buying time. There's not really like it's funny, huh? In 2025, when I was channeling world events, there was like a consensus. There was more like a will from the deep state, or from governments, to maintain something together, an illusion together. And now it's more like, hey, if we can buy ourselves 3 weeks, that's good. That's more where we are at. You know, it's energetic, huh? It's not a coincidence that this is the type of state of mind, the energy I'm channeling around the forces that are trying to maintain control over the world, and people regaining control or regaining willpower over their life. You know, it's not a coincidence. Yeah. I think that's it. 30 minutes, almost precisely. I hope you enjoyed the channeling. I hope it resonates. Yeah, and please, if you want to support my channel, you can subscribe, you can like and hype, whatever you feel like. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you.